Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin, and look what we have here. We're finally at the end of the year. That's good. Now we can talk about all the movies that, took a piece of my soul and killed most of all my brain cells that I didn't really have that much left in general. So I'm pretty much at the bottom of my barrel of brain cells. Yeah, top 10 worst movies. Oh gosh, this list was actually more difficult than I realized at first going into it. But yeah, so some of these movies I felt like switching out, but overall I'm like, you know what, you're my list, we're sticking with it, stay there. And some of these movies I really do want to switch some of these movies around. But you know what, it's final. You're staying in that spot now, and there's nothing changing it. But you know what? You guys like seeing me suffer. So here we go. Let's get into the top 10 worst movies of 2022.
Number 10.
Number 10, Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore shits. Dumbledore's love of Grindelwald and doesn't question why he looks like Matt Nicholson and not Johnny Depp. This movie was awful. I really didn't like this movie. I think I fell asleep for like maybe 5 minutes in the movie. Because I went and saw Babylon, and that's a 3-hour movie, and that was like 10:20 at night, and that movie didn't make me fall asleep, and this one's in bright of day, so that's saying something. Fuck, just no more Fantastic Beasts, no more Harry Potter shit. Just stop. It's over. You ruined it, WB. Fuck you. Just stop with the Fantastic Beasts movies. God, but like the dialogue in this movie was just awful. The characters were stupid. The magic world is just dumb and just like makes you like, I don't want to be part of the magic world anymore. This seems awful. So, thanks for that. Thanks.
Number 9.
Number 9, Jurassic World Dominion. No one in this world was more excited for this movie than me. The idea, and this should probably be higher, but you know what? It's too late now. We're making it number 9 because I think all the other movies upcoming this is probably still worse than this, because I think I gave this like a D-. So I guess I'm giving it some credit. This movie sets up the idea of dinosaurs roaming the mainlands and does nothing with it. And we focus on goddamn locusts and fucking business and cloning and Taken and parkour, Fast and Furious. Fuck this movie, man.
Number 8.
Number 8, Crimes of the Future. Well, I would say that's probably one of my favorite reviews I've done, even though I really hate this movie. This movie was stupid. Literally, this is the whole plot of the movie. Is people having fetishes of cutting themselves. Literally, like you can cut yourself and they're sucking on each other's blood, and like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, how is this? Why? Do you enjoy pain? Is that what it is? Because I don't know if they feel any pain, because it's either way, blood loss is blood loss. You should die anyway. Like you don't heal instantly, but I guess they do, because there's like one scene where they cut themselves open, and you can see that area, and it's just healed instantly in the next scene. I'm like, you have some Wolverine shit going on, and you don't you? That sounds wrong. Oh God. Oh fuck.
Number 7.
Number 7, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. One of the most stupid ass movies I've seen all year. And the most pointless ones as well. Like, honestly, this movie was actually really pointless. And I saw it with a friend, and we weren't laughing at all. Because this movie is sort of supposed to be a comedy as well. And there was a lot of jokes being thrown around, and I maybe laughed at one joke. But me and him were just sitting there by ourselves. This was an auditorium by ourselves. And we were like, was that supposed to be funny? Was that a joke? Because I didn't get it. And it was mostly just us talking to one another and just making fun of it because of how stupid it is. And the way that the movie, and the whole reason for the movie is dumb. Like, literally, when you find out of why everything is happening, I'm like, really? What the It's basically the best way to describe it is like a boy cried wolf. That is basically what this movie is. It's a boy that cried wolf, and I will never. I will never. I don't. Who wrote this?
Number 6.
Number 6, Daddy's Daughter Trip. Ho ho ho! Ah, this movie was fucking awful. One of the worst acting I've ever seen in a fucking sort of big budget movie. Like I got to meet Rob Schneider when he was coming to the theaters while I was working, and he was promoting this movie, and I saw it the day before he showed up. So it was kind of like, oh, yeah, it was nice to meet you, and not be like, yeah, this movie is pretty bad. But it was cool meeting him. But man, Rob, this movie was not that good.
Number 5.
Number 5, the main one. This is a movie that came out recently, and I don't think any of you saw it, but it's one of my, I guess, highest reviews now. I guess it hit 100 views, which I don't know how that's even possible. I think that movie, sure, why not? But yeah, so it's about the Grinch killing people, which sounds like a fucking cool idea. But it's hard, but maybe he kills maybe 5 people in the movie. like there's and it's not fuck, oh god, this movie was just a waste of my time. Which is most all of these top 10 movies, but this one was definitely a huge waste of time. Like, fuck me. Like this, I hated every single moment in this fucking movie. Not one redeeming moment at all. And you have the guy from Terrifier 2 in this movie. And people, someone said from my work says that he is the one playing the Grinch. I didn't look it up before doing this. He could be. I even speculated that in my review. I don't know if I left that in. I might have edited it out. But he is in this movie as the awkward police officer. So, if anything, he's still in this fucking movie.
Number 4.
Number 4, Journey to fucking hell. Well, I added the fucking. It's just Journey to Hell. Yeah, this movie was off. This movie, I like to call this Journey to Green Screen Hell, because this is one of the worst green screens I ever seen, and it's not only the worst green screens I have ever seen. Literally, the whole movie is green screen, all of it. No practical effects. Nothing is green screen. There's maybe 2 or 3 scenes that are in an actual location. One is at a house, which is probably just the director's house. Like, yeah, we'll just do it at my house. Number 2 is in a middle of like a sort of plaza area next in a city, and number 3 is the beach. 3 locations. One mostly all free. Most you might have to close down certain areas or go to a non-known beach where no one really goes to. That's probably what they did, and they probably had to close down just that one section of plaza so then they can film for maybe 5 minutes. But everything else is a green screen. They couldn't ask someone to go to church, but no, they green screened a church. Acting was awful. Story was pretty bad too. I mean, it's a cool idea, but fucking awfully executed. That's for fucking sure.
Number 3.
Number 3, Morbius. I was actually really sad for this movie because everything that they promised in the trailer was never in it. They took everything out. Nothing in the trailer. They took out all the interesting parts. Well, not necessarily true. They put all the interesting parts in a post-credit scene, which doesn't make any fucking sense, because that kind of it actually doesn't really make any fucking sense, because it has to do with Spider-Man, and there's no Spider-Man in this universe because it's Sony's universe and it's not Marvel universe. And Vulture is like, oh, I think it has to do with Spider-Man. Well, you're not getting back Vulture, so I don't know what you're gonna do unless you have a Doctor Strange in this universe, but most likely you can't because it's not Marvel, it's Sony. This movie sucked because CGI sucked, acting sucked, Jared Leto sucked, action, yeah. It's probably the fastest review I've ever done. Actually, I should have made that the review and have it like be a 20-second review. That would have been actually pretty cool. But no, it would have been pretty cool not to see this movie anyway. Yeah, that would have been pretty cooler.
Number 2.
Number 2, Halloween Ends. Speaking of fucking trailers, this trailer lied big time. The trailers for this movie lied huge, and it's like a slap in the face of fuck you. The whole entire because the trailer sets up that this movie is going to be about it's going to be about Laurie Strode and Michael Myers' final showdown, which is sort of is for 10 minutes, and that's literally the whole entire trailer, is that you get to see that sort of final fight, and the rest of the movie is a teen drama romance that no one really asked for, especially at the end of a trilogy that's supposed to be about Laurie and Michael, not about her granddaughter and this random kid named Corey who's going sort of insane and starts killing people instead of Michael. If it was not named Halloween Ends and this was not the end of a trilogy, it would be pretty good, I guess. But it's literally the name Halloween Ends, so it doesn't. So no, it's not. So it's pretty bad. It's pretty awful.
Number 1.
Oh, number one movie, worst movie of all year. What could that be? What's the number one movie that made me just outrageous, freak out, just straight up rage, and turned into like maybe, I forget how long the review was. It was a pretty long review. I think it was like 14 minutes of me just straight raging. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. I mean, it fits in the title. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Top 10 worst movies of 2022. It's in the title, so it fits perfectly. Fuck this movie. Fuck. I don't. Is this still on Netflix? I've never even bothered looking. Like, this movie was fucking awful. This movie was dumb. Fucking politics and like school shooting that no fuck. Literally the first line in the movie is like, "Oh, look at that! You have to look at this man. He owns a gun, meaning he has a small penis or something." It was stupid as hell, and it's like, what the fuck? That's your opener, and you're trying to make us like these characters? I understand if you want us to hate the characters at first, but never at once the characters have a redemption arc. Not once, not at all. And we're supposed to be like, oh, thank goodness this person survived at the end. But really, that they were all assholes. Maybe besides maybe one person, but at the same time, the characters are written poorly, and I'm already in a bad mood when I can really just turn it off at any point. But since, you know what, review purposes, and honestly, if this movie's gonna be bad, I'm just gonna shit on it, so then I can just, get something out of it, get my worth time back. And so, yeah, fuck. Well, thank you guys very much for an awesome year, for seeing terrible movies and enjoying my descendant of losing my fucking mind. But anyway, but jokes aside, I do appreciate all the support that you guys have given. This year has been awesome, besides the bad movies. When it came to, there was a lot of good movies and there was a lot of bad movies. But you guys overall, you guys have grown the channel in a huge way. The channel has grown a lot since the beginning of the year, and that's awesome to see. And it's really awesome to see that you guys enjoy seeing me freak out and start, and turn into a ball of piss and cry over bad movies. And so it's really awesome that you guys at least enjoy my content in some form, and enjoy and respect my opinion. I don't always get that from certain people, but you guys respect the opinions I say, and you guys even have your own opinions, which is I respect as well. And so, yeah, I mean, like, if these are what you're like, oh no, but I actually like that movie, I'm sorry, that's on my list, but for me, I didn't really enjoy it at all. There's a lot but let me know what your guys' top worst list of this year is, and even let me know what your top best movies are as well. If like, say it's like one of these movies are on here that's like, but I actually really like this movie and it's on my top 10, let me know. And so but yeah, what an awesome year. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm gonna take sort of a break. I actually recorded all these videos that are being uploaded for like the past sort of week now, all in one day. So I'm gonna have like maybe 2 weeks of a break, and next I'll get back into doing more reviews in January, which is mostly gonna be probably movies of awfulness, and so that's gonna be fun. So that's why I end the year on talking about worst movies, starting the year with talking about other worst movies. So, you know, it evens out. It makes it all perfect. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.